YouTube friends, it's Joyce from Morris Patch of Heaven Homestead, and today I am making some grain-free bagels for Jean and I. We are doing a candida cleanse, which is basically healing our gut. Both of us have had some gut issues. It's something most people, I would say 90% of people have and don't even know it. And it's something that would be smart to do on a yearly basis just to kind of clean things out. So basically what we're doing is no grains, and we're not doing anything like rice, potatoes, anything starchy, no starchy vegetables, really no fruit at this point. So we're on week 2, and so what I'm making is I'm making some grain-free bagels, and these are made with some mozzarella and cream cheese and almond flour. So I'm going to take you along and show you how simple it is to make these grain-free bagels and how delicious they are. So I am going to be grating some mozzarella cheese. 2.5 cups is for one batch. I'm going to go ahead and do 5 cups, so that's 2 batches, because it only makes 5 bagels. So this way we'll have 10 bagels, and we will freeze them, and we take one out and we will slice that in half and usually have that as toast, because we can't have any bread right now. And it's a little hard, if you love bread, to not have any bread. So this is really, you will not know the difference between this and a regular bagel. Okay, I have my cheese grated. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 6 ounces of cream cheese in this bowl along with the cheese, and then I'm going to melt it. I have to microwave that. I hate to microwave. We do have one, so I'm going to utilize it and melt this together just because it has to be done this way. I have tried before to do it on the stove top. It just doesn't seem to work out as well. So 6 ounces of cream cheese along with this, and it usually takes, you know, just about a minute or so to get that incorporated. And then I'll be adding eggs, and I'll be adding almond flour to it. Okay, so this is what it's supposed to look like. We have the mozzarella and the cream cheese all incorporated. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Make sure you get the kind that has no aluminum in it. There's aluminum in everything these days. I was a little shy there. Okay, and then I'm going to put in 3 cups of almond flour. So we can have almond flour, but we cannot have regular flour at this point, which is perfectly fine because I have been making dessert with almond and coconut flour. We're not missing it all that much. The only thing I think we're missing is making homemade bread, but it's all right. This is not something that we will do forever, but it sure will make our tummies feel a whole lot better. Okay, so there I have 3 cups of almond flour. So I'm going to incorporate this, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to crack 4 eggs. And because these are farm fresh, it's always best to do them one at a time in a separate bowl, because you just never know, there might be a surprise, which we hate when that happens, but it does. And you kind of learn a lesson sometimes if you don't do it this way, because we've messed up a whole batter before, and that's no fun. Okay, so there's my 4 eggs. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to incorporate all this, and I'll show you what the batter looks like when I'm done. Okay, as you can see, I've got it all incorporated. It is very sticky. It's very different than any other dough that you will work with, but believe me and trust me, it turns out amazing. So I'm just working it, and so what I'm going to do now is I just take off. Okay, let me put another piece of parchment paper down. Put that on my cookie sheet here. And then what I'm going to put on it is this everything but the bagel seasoning. So you just kind of cut off, set a piece like so, and I'm just going to roll it in my hands. Guys, it is amazing. You will be so amazed at what they look like when they're done. May not be the easiest thing to work with, but they turn out amazing. They taste amazing. Yeah, just the fact of that we can have a bagel is, yeah, is crazy. And to think that, you know, by the time it's all done, it's almost like bread. You would not even know that it was any different because it tastes almost exactly the same. And like I said, these may not be the prettiest, but you get the idea. This is a bagel. So I'm going to finish these. I'm going to put the seasoning on there. We're going to bake them, and I'm going to show you what they look like when they're done. Okay, and just like that, they are ready to be put in the oven. They may not be the prettiest. Some of them may not have the biggest holes, but guys, you have to give these a try. You will be absolutely amazed. Your tummy will be happy. It won't be feeling all groggy when you eat a heavy bagel. Sometimes you feel like you want to fall asleep. Not so with these. This was just an extra little piece. I'm going to make that into a little biscuit for Avonlea. But now we're going to stick them in the oven, and we'll bring you back. 12 to 15 minutes and they'll be done. Alrighty, and just like that, the bagels are done. They may be a little bit flatter than some. I could have made them a little bit bigger, but this is just for Jean and I. They're still able to be cut in half. Once they cool off, I'm going to cut one in half and show you how we make a chicken salad sandwich out of our grain-free bagels. So see guys, I mean, look how nice and brown they've gotten. It looks like a regular bagel, maybe not quite as fluffy. The other ones I made were a little bit bigger, kind of like this. Some of them I didn't add as much. I wanted to make more, but yeah, just like that, we have bagels. Okay guys, and just like that, we have a chicken salad sandwich on our bagel. Guys, can you see? We were able to slice it really thin without a problem, and it looks just like bread. Look at that. You can't tell the difference. Is that crazy? And it tastes just like it as well. So we thought for tonight, since we are making these in the evening, so that it doesn't heat up the house, we would add chicken salad to it and just make it a chicken salad sandwich. So here's what the rest of them look like. I mean, they may not be as big as bagels, but guys, they taste like bagels, they look like bagels, and really, they are to us the best bagels, because when you eat a bagel, a lot of times you feel so full, you feel like you want to fall asleep because there's a lot of carbs in them. This being made with cheese and cream cheese and some almond flour, there's not very many carbs in there, and it does not raise the glycemic index. So these are a healthy alternative for those with blood sugar issues and just those that want to watch their weight or work on the candida cleanse like we are. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share this with you because this is something we love, and I hope that you'll give it a try. I will leave the recipe in the description below so that you too, or in the comments below, so that you too can try these. And let me know if you've tried them before. Let me know if you have some that you do that are a little bit different maybe that we could try. And if you try these, let me know, because we'd love to hear from you. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end for now. I hope this video catches you being well. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. God bless you. Okay, I forgot to show these to you because these were in the oven after we took the bagels out. These are a chocolate cookie that we are able to eat. They're made with almond flour, cocoa powder, baking powder. I put some stevia in it, and I also put some chunks of Lily's chocolate bar. That is a chocolate bar made with stevia that we can have. And guys, look at the chocolatiness. They are delicious. They are a little crumbly. So what I do with them, because I found a trick, I stick them in the freezer on a plate. Sorry, there was a fly. And I freeze them, and then I take them out as I want one. And that way they hold their shape. They're not crumbly, and they are delicious. So again, I will have this recipe in the comments below for you. Give it a try as well, and let me know what you think. This is just a cookie that we can have that doesn't raise the glycemic index.
I agree.